Okay, lovely. So let's lie down in Shavasana. And get ready for a lovely slow flow. And settle and relax. Body lovely and long, lengthening out the hands. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears where we hold a lot of tension. So try and drop them down gently and wiggle them out, and then maybe drop them down a little bit more as you allow the shoulder blades and collarbones to soften. The usual, lengthening the fingers, turning out the knees so the hips and the hip flexors soften and relax. And as the hip flexors soften and relax, the buttocks sink into the ground, into your mat. Focus now that we've started to relax the body. Focus on your breath. Start the process of lengthening your breath and relaxing on the exhale. Deep inhale and long exhale with a softened face, a softened jaw. Focus on Smoothing the forehead. Okay, so gently removing the eye pillows, but you can keep the hand. Oh yeah, but you want to take your hands up to take your eye pillows off. So we just want to start to roll the head from side to side. Keep the eyes closed. And a lovely movement. And I just want you to lift your head slightly, turn your head to the left, and then lower the head down. So it's a good turn to the head. And then bring the shoulders away from the ears a little bit more. And you've got a lovely stretch out of the neck, and breathe here. Roll the head to center. And we do the same to the other side. Lift slightly, turn all the way over, and relax down, and then shuffle the shoulders away. Good, then you roll the head to center. Lift the arms straight up above the body, make fists, and just reach up to the ceiling with the right fist, as if you're touching them with the knuckle, and then draw the shoulder back down, and then lift the left arm straight up, and the left hip will lift, the left buttock will rise off and come down, and straight up with the right arm, so straight up, knuckle to ceiling with the right arm, and down, both shoulders level, and then reach up high with the left and come down. Excellent. Rotate the wrists to the ceiling, rotate the ankles. Good, change direction. Excellent. Hands down by your sides, and then just gently bringing one knee at a time in towards the chest, resting back down on the bolster once you've done knee into chest. Okay. Almost like we're marching on the spots, but being very gentle on the lower back. Just breathe in a flowing way. We don't have to have a particular breath pattern. Okay, and then only subtle differences. When you bring your knee in, get the heel close to your buttock. And then lengthen the leg away. And then left knee in, and the heel goes close and straighten. Yes, lovely. Perfect, good. Lift up the legs again, point the toes, push your heels away, point the toes, push your heels away, and just stay in the heels pushing away position. Interlock the fingers, push the palms away, and bring the arms back behind you. And then point the toes again, push your heels away, and point the toes again. Push your heels away and release the legs. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale, float the arms up and back. Exhale, float the arms down by your sides. And inhale, up and back. And then just stay here. And a little, if we just move our bolsters now, so roll them away. The arms stay up over the head. And then we just bring your right arm up to ceiling. And then just roll over onto your left. I haven't done this before, so, and then come up and the arm just simply opens out to the right. Okay, and then we roll over. Yes, lovely, everyone. To the right, to the left again, sorry. We're just going to the left in and out. And use the breath. So you exhale to roll. So you're just resting on the left hip, and then you open and arm comes back. Good. And across. I'll let you know when we've changed sides. Nice. Okay, now we change sides. So it's the left arm up behind you, so left arm close to the ear, and then you cross left arm, right arm by, did I say right arm? Yeah, left arm out to the side, and then roll over, and then come back onto the back and keep the left arm out to the left. Lovely, roll to the right. Lovely, in and out. Nice, last one. Perfect, good. Feet flat on the floor. Remove your block. Ooh. Something stuck into the bottom. Hold on, what is it? Sorry, don't copy me. What's it? Hold on, there's something. It's almost like a rose thorn or something. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Get rid of it. Okay, let me see if it's coming out. Might move that out of the way. Sorry about that. Okay, very unprofessional. Right, bring the arms out. And then just, this time it's the knees bent and the flow of going side to side. Keep, once you've just dropped down, when you come back up again, you're separating the knees as much as you can. And then drawing down and try and getting both knees as close to the floor as you can as you twist to the floor. Great. And then back to center. And just wiggle out the hips. Keep the arms out at 90 degrees. Cross your right knee over the left. Just stay here a minute. Then just step your heel back closer to the buttock, the left heel that's on the floor, left on the floor. And then just drop both knees to the left and look right. And this, if this feels too much of a twist, just lift the right foot off slightly rather than having the right foot on the floor. And the longer we stay, the more the body softens and the twist intensifies. Very good. Push gently up to come out of your left spinal twist. Uncross, recross. And once the legs are crossed at the knees, just try and draw that left heel more towards the buttock. Slowly and gently drop both knees to the right and look left. Lovely. Close the eyes, feel the heaviness of the knees, bringing your twist more to the body. Push into the hands so you can come out safely. Come back up to center. Bring the feet down. Have the feet as wide as your yoga mat. Don't have the knees knocking in. Have the knees over the ankles. So lovely wide position. Arms stay out. Shuffle out the shoulders and peel off, but only halfway up. When we're coming up and down, rolling through the spine. Inhale up, exhale down, keep going. I'll let you know, keep the eyes closed. I'll let you know when we're finishing up. Rolling through the spine, pelvis tilts first. And drop it down. Good. And now we keep the spine steady. So we're not rolling up and down, we're just keeping the spine resting and we're just lifting the hips up and down. We try and make it more of a pressure in the shoulders as you lift and lower, and keep the spine and think of the pelvis as you do this, and keep the pelvis in neutral so it's not really moving sort of, it's not curving is what I'm trying to say. Keep the buttocks softening as you push into your feet. It's almost like pulsing. You're not bringing the buttocks all the way to the floor. Lovely, Irene. Deep breaths. Very nice. And lovely stretch out of the spine. Okay, soles of feet together. And either have the heels very close to the buttocks, or if that's strong on the hip flexors, just bring those knees, the feet further away from you. Okay, and then just rest here. Breathing into the belly. And as we rest, gravity is gently pulling the knees further to the ground, And the hips are opening very gently. Eyes closed, chin tucked in, and breathe. Good. Knees to center. Little counter stretch would be to pull the leg in, so hold under the knee, keep the left foot flat on the floor, and just gently squeeze. Elbows in, and again, that little bit helping gravity pull the knee towards you as the elbows just drop towards your sides and towards the ground. Deep breaths. I'll let you know when we're changing sides. Excellent. Good. Right foot to the floor, left knee in, and squeeze. Eyes closed, elbows in. Good. Release. And feet together and knees together. And just bringing the arms around, and a very gentle movement of the knees going the opposite way to the arms. So try not to think about it too much. Close the eyes. And as you circle around, the knees just naturally move. You've lost your sort of pace. If the arms are to the left, the knees are gently to the right, and vice versa. Good. Change direction of your circles. Think about that a little bit more than I was expecting. Okay, let's hug the top of the right knee and lengthen the left leg away. And once more, it's a lovely massage today for the class. And I want you to rock gently. Chin tucked in, eyes closed, and rock. Let the head flow. Perfect, good. Release the right leg. Left knee in, squeeze gently, and rock. Very nice. Very subtle, but very good. And release. Good. Shaking out. We place the left foot flat on the floor now. Let's go arms out. Oh, I knocked the microphone over. Arms out at 90 degrees. I want you to press the foot firmly into the floor and lift the right leg. And just have the right leg in the air and stay here. And slowly I want you to soften the right thigh. You want to remind the right thigh to soften and give it a little bit of a rub. And then arms out and close the eyes and stay here. Just a subtle back of the leg stretch. If it's feeling that you're holding it in the air, you bend at the knee. I want you not to feel that you've got it this position. You bend at the knee if you need to, otherwise keep it as straight as you can. Soft ankle, soft foot, really the hamstring that's gently stretching. Perfect, bend at the knee, place the foot down, simply change sides. Left leg up high, soft in the knee, arms out at 90 degrees, shuffling them down away from the ears. Close the eyes, tuck the chin in, and just breathe here. Again, if it feels too much, you bend that left knee a little bit more, a little bit more. Then bend at the knee gently and place the foot back down. Let's bring both knees in, lift the head, clasp the hands underneath the legs and just rock. Chin tucked in, lift the head. Good. And then lift the leg slightly so you can start to rock forwards and back if that's comfortable. If it's not, carry on going side to side. But we are trying to go forwards and back to massage the spine. Okay, I want you to engage your core. Let's see how we feel about circling round. You just have to nudge yourself round. Good. And if you're a bit stuck, don't worry. Just, oh, lovely, guys. What? Nearly fallen. Oh, nearly there. Is anyone back already? Good. Carry on, everyone. Perfect. Good. Let's just come up to seated. So if you grab your bolster, what is this thing in my hands? I'm so sorry. I might even have to go and change them. There's something like really sharp. Oh, it was a staple. Staple in my pants. No wonder it hurts. A tiny weeny one. New pants. Ouch. Okay. There we go. Let's hope no one watches this on YouTube. Okay, then let's cross the legs. And just comfortable cross leg position. That's really bizarre. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so backwards rotations of your shoulders. Oh, crunchy-tastic over here. Lovely big circles. Change direction. Good. And then arms come out here, splay the fingers wide, make fists, Splay the fingers wide and make fists, and splay the fingers wide and make fists. And then you're kind of curving the elbows, a bit like a ballerina. Okay, and I just want you to turn the waist. So you push into your feet, actually, sides of the ankles, to turn towards the left knee. Then you come back to center and you turn to the right knee. And we're just flowing through this twist. Sit up as tall as you can. If you feel the back curving, you've sort of forgotten about your back. I want you to be very focused on your spine. And don't over twist. Make sure it's a lovely feeling. Draw the shoulders down. Don't have the elbows too high, otherwise it lifts the shoulders. Perfect, and back to center. Fingertips on the floor, either side of the sides of your bolster. We're going to take our left arm, and as the left arm comes up and over, the right arm slides away. And then we come out. And then we go. And then we go out, up and over. And then we go. Lovely. Changing sides, sliding out, coming over to the left. Good. And come out. So make sure that arm is going up and over. And back. And up and over. And back. Slide that arm back. And then up and over. Slide away. Let's just stay here. Keep the knees opening. Perfect, good. Come to center. Bring the knees up to ceiling and the feet wider. And be as comfortable as you can. So you're turning the toes out, and I just have as wide as you can so that you can slide down. Actually, sorry, just bring the knees away slightly. Feet stay flat, but bring them as far forward as you can. Yeah, lovely, Maddie. And keep the toes can turn out a little bit, and sides of the feet can lift a little bit. I just want you to fold over the legs, slide the hands as far forwards down to the toes as you can, and let the head relax down. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Good. Roll the body up. That was lovely. And then lengthen the legs away. And you're going to tilt forwards. So the body sort of, I can't think of the word. You're sliding off the front of your bolster. Okay, so you're doing a forward bend. And you're not on top of the bolster. You're sliding off the front. And you'll just let yourself sink down. And your toes naturally want to point, and that's absolutely fine. And then as you're doing your forward bend, you might want to tiptoe the fingers a little bit further down the legs as the back releases. But no pressure to do this, only if it feels nice. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. We are releasing slowly, so the hands gently tiptoe down if they can. Good. So safely start to squeeze the legs as you roll yourself back up. Nice feeling to do that. And then sit a little higher. Bring the feet down flat and then turn the toes out. So we'll do garland pose, but with a little bit of support. Nudge those elbows in and just, you're going to put quite a bit of pressure in the feet. So you're just sort of folding forward again. No pressure in the bolster if you can. And prayer position. You're hinging forwards. Very lovely, everyone. Turn the nose forwards. You might need to hold your bolster either side of the hips to push yourself up, or however you can come into a forward bend and let the arms hang down or palms to the floor or fingertips, whatever you can reach. If you're finding it difficult to reach the floor, get that bolster, put it in front of the toes and put your hands on that. I just want it to be a comfortable forward bend, really comfortable. Nod your head yes once more. We're really releasing tension in the neck. Shake your head no. And we do this from kneeling, but we haven't done it from standing before, but it's actually quite nice. So shake your tail like a happy puppy and move your head as well. So you're just wiggling the hips from side to side and your head is shaking from side to side in a very happy, excitable puppy way. Okay, and stop. And we gently come up onto the tiptoes now. And if we all put our bolsters just in front of the toes, place our hands on the bolsters, come up onto the tiptoes, stay on the tiptoes, drop down and look forwards. And either the knees rest on your bolster or just hover. If you can, we're hovering. If you can, keep the knees off, have a bit of a gap. If that doesn't feel comfortable, the knees go down. Okay, lovely. Now stay on your tiptoes, push into the bolster and come up with you're still on your tiptoes, and now once you're up, you drop the heels back into your forward bend. Now come up onto the tiptoes. We do that again. Bend into the knees, push into your bolster, look forwards, hover the knees off your bolster if you can. Look forwards, shoulders back. Nice, everyone. Good. Stay on the tiptoes to lift up, chest over thighs. Once you're as straight as you can, push the heels down. Let the head hang. Good. Coming out now. So fingertips on your bolster as you roll up. Nice. Oh, you beat me to it. Okay. So just shake out. Bring the legs wider. Wiggle out the hips. Lovely. Perfect, everyone. So shake out, grab some water and come down for your Shavasana. Hopefully that was a lovely, gentle part of class. I'm just going to pop for a wee. Probably too much information. Wonderful. That flew by 5 minutes. So start to wiggle out the hips, stretch out the arms. Oh, you one side and stretch. And release. And usually we will come back up standing because we've had a really mellow start. We're still going to mellow it out, but just from some standing and kneeling poses. If you could come up. Start where we left off. So just need you to shake out again. Good. And then up and down, side to side. Oh, feels good. A little crunching going on there. Perfect. Good. Back to center and some circles with soft knees. Good. Change direction. Good. To center, to just a head tilt. Gone round, rotated. Take some, let's do a little bit of sighing. This is also very good at tension releasing whilst we're dipping the head. So inhale deeply. Soften the jaw. Excellent. To center, hands on the waist. One leg forward, one leg back, not too long. Again, a wiggled out hips. And I would just want you to have strong knees. So don't allow the knees to move too much, but soft back knee, soft front knee. And when you turn, keep the knee out, that front knee out. So we're turning away from the knees, you turn left. Both elbows in line with each other. And both elbows in line with your waist. And then look over, that's it, look over your left shoulder. Lengthen the toes and look left. Good. Turn to the front with the waist. Be strong in that front knee again. And this time we turn to the right. And you can stay strong in your left hip flexor as well. So look over your right shoulder. Good. And back to center. Swapping legs. So we're turning away from the front knee to start. Both knees are soft. This front knee needs to stay very stable. So when you turn to the left, no, right, sorry, you're turning to the right. Don't let that knee wobble inwards, that front knee. Keep the knee bent at the front, lengthen the toes. Lovely. Turn to the front. Okay, and then turn to the left. Look over the left shoulder and get those elbows in line with your waist, by the side of the waist. Stabilize the front knee. Turn to the front. Step back. Okay, we want to come into a downward dog now, but I want you to come in by bending the knees. Fold over the legs, step the hands forward, come into it this way. Step the feet back. And then downward dog. With nice soft knees, heels stay off the floor. And then paddle the heels. So one heel up, one heel down. Not overstretching. Perfect. Knees come down. With the toes tucked under, I want you to go back into a child pose, but the toes stay tucked under. And then point the toes back, sink down further. If head is hovering, just make fists, one fist on top of the other, under the forehead. Good. Slide the hands forward. Hinge up, elbows down. And reverse leg lift. So come into a really comfortable position. Make sure you've got room to lift and lower your right leg. So we just tuck your right toe under. And before we start, right toes, you just pushing into the heel and then coming forwards and back, basically. Just having a little bit of a rock with a straight right leg. Nice. Right knee down, left foot back, forwards and back, elbows below shoulders if you're in just the neutral position. Good, lovely stretch. Both knees in line. Just keep the elbows down and the palms flat and do cat-cow from this position. Let the head hang. Deep breaths. Good. Comfortably start moving the knees back so you can come into Sphinx, dropping the hips. If this is too high, elbows further apart. And head can just be in neutral, not hung down, not lifted, just forehead parallel to the floor. Try and soften the pelvis. And then elbows out and relax. Make a pillow with the hands, rock the hips. Gently roll your head or move your head to the other side. Perfect. Good. So we come up, a reverse cobra to come back, elbows come back down. Make sure you've got enough room behind you to do those leg lift. I hadn't forgotten about them. And then you just slide that right leg back, tuck the toes under, head just relaxes, and we lift the right leg as high as you can, and then lower it, toes tap. Okay, and lift. Pull in your abs for a strong core. Lift and lower, toes tap and lift. Deep breath in and lower and lift. Keep the hips in neutral. Don't allow yourself to twist and drop, and right knee in. Change sides. Left toes tucked under. Gently lift and lower. Inhale, lift and lower. Inhale, lift and lower and lift and lower. Excellent, good. Both knees together, travel back into swan. So we want to actually separate the knees at this point and travel back. Forehead down, arms long, elbows off the floor. Good, sliding back and up. Okay, so we do some work on our bolster now with the legs in the air. If you could grab your bolster. You have the block also behind you, so you can place your, oh, just move the microphone. So you can have a very comfortable neck. Go nudge really high up so it's under the lower back, not just under the buttocks. Shuffle out those shoulders again. Don't have the block too close to the back of the neck. You can have it underneath the head. Otherwise, you feel that sort of pressure in the back of the neck from the bolster, from the block, and then it's not comfortable. Okay, so just stay here, breathe, legs up high. This in itself is a shoulder stand, a resting shoulder stand. So just enjoy that feeling. Hello, Otto. Breathe. Keep the eyes closed. 10 more deep breaths. Perhaps inhale for 4, exhale for 4. I'm just getting to my 10th breath of 4-4. Good. And then bend the knees towards each shoulder and soles of feet to ceiling. You're doing Baby Krishna. You can continue with your 4-4 breath if that feels nice, or you can just turn it into a gentle breath. The arms. Let's have the arms actually in cactus. So elbows in line with your shoulders, arms facing up. Cactus pose. Chin tucked in and close the eyes. And find a position. Oh, I've just separated my knees even more, and my knees have dropped down and it feels really relaxing. So see if separating the knees more makes a more relaxing Baby Krishna for you. But soles of feet to ceiling. So you really need to move the toes as if they're going back to the floor behind you, whilst keeping the knees really bent. Good. Feet together, knees together. Take your right hand, reach up and either hold the right foot or hold the right ankle, and then straighten the left leg up toward, not towards the ceiling. Allow gravity to just let the leg hang, and then we'll do leg lowers. So exhale down with just the left leg, arm stays out, the left arm stays out. Gently rise it up past the neutral point. You're allowing gravity to bring the leg towards your head, and then float it down again, and just keep doing that for a bit. Awesome. Good. Bend both knees and simply change sides. So just reach up, hold the toes, the ankle, wherever you can reach, side of the foot. Right leg straightens, and then exhale down. Keep that right arm in cactus pose. Good. Last one. Okay, and then just bend the knees and let them hang here over the chest, arms out at 45 degrees. Separate the knees slightly so you can rotate the ankles, rotate the wrists. Perfect. Change direction. Perfect. Step one foot to the floor, and then the other foot to the floor with bent knees. So you're in supported bridge. Bring the feet as wide as you can, and then let the knees draw in towards each other. They don't necessarily have to touch, but go as wide as you can with the feet, and the sides of the feet will lift a little because you've knocked knee in towards the center line. Hands can rest on the hips or the lower belly. Heel and toe the feet back together. Just hug your right knee and squeeze and release. And then hug the left knee and squeeze and release. Okay, perfect, everyone. Good. Final relaxation. Get really comfortable in your Shavasana. Good, well done. Fantastic class. So just reward yourself with a deep, deep relaxation. Inhale deeply. Exhale with a sigh. And inhale deeply. Exhale with a sigh. Okay, so whilst you guys waking up, I'll just say namaste to those on catch up. Thank you for joining.